Neighbors in downtown Denver's Golden Triangle say they have had it.
After a year and a half, they're asking the city to immediately shut down a development for the homeless, saying it's making their neighborhood unsafe. Your investigator Brian Moss is getting to the bottom of what was the last straw for neighbors.
It was right outside their front door. An RV blows up and catches fire in the middle of the night, only feet from their homes.
This is the fence for Elati Village, and you can see it's quite burnt.
This woman lives in condos right next to the Elati Village micro community. The 44 tiny homes opened in 2024, one of a number of city-funded micro villages for the homeless. She does not want her name used because she says residents of Elati Village have threatened neighbors with words and weapons.
People with knives and box cutters and things like that, they've been quite aggressive and threatening.
She says she and other residents of the 22 condos next door were initially receptive to the concept of a tiny home village, but she says the operation has worn out its welcome.
There's a safety incident at least once a month here.
We requested the calls for service to the micro community and found this year first responders were on scene an average of twice a week for incidents ranging from overdoses to theft calls to disturbances.
I'm always on edge every time I walk by.
So when neighbors spotted this RV illegally parked outside the village in early September, they began emailing the mayor's office, their city council rep, and police. We've had issues with one RV that was camped out for 3 days, they wrote in one email. We could use some help here. The vehicle should probably be towed. With all the cameras surrounding the homeless community and just across the street from the Denver courthouse and jail, neighbors feel like it was hard to miss the RV. But they say no decisive action was taken. On the night of September 11th, it was still parked in front of the micro community. A camera recorded the sound of explosions, apparently coming from the RV right before it became an inferno. There were no injuries reported.
There's been some kind of explosion. It smells awful. There's a propane tank.
Denver's Department of Housing Stability, which oversees Elati Village, tells us the RV reference did not belong to anyone staying at the micro community, and there is nothing to suggest this is anything more than an isolated, unfortunate incident. But in a letter to the city, neighbors reported seeing micro community residents interacting with vehicle encampment residents and delivering items to them leading up to the fire. The chaos neighbors have complained about spilled over as we were shooting this story.
This is ridiculous. You guys don't treat everybody like this?
A woman identifying herself as the manager of Elati Village came out demanding we stop, even though we were on a public sidewalk.
Ma'am, I'm on a public street. I think this is an important interaction.
It was parked there for 3 days. We had been reporting it.
For this woman and others, words are not the problem.
These incidents keep getting worse and worse and worse, and we have concerns that somebody's going to be seriously injured. We want this site either relocated or removed. It can't be here anymore. It's just too dangerous.
I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.
Neighbors say every safety concern they have had has materialized over and over.
So far, the city has shown no inclination to close or move that site.